The following divine message is entitled Brahma Vidya, meaning that this creation is but illusion, as it was taught to us by our beloved Swami, Sri Satya Sai Baba. So open your heart and empty your mind.
Beloved Divine Self, dear embodiments of love, today I will tell you about the Brahma Vidya. Once, long ago, the primal source of all, the Creator, playing the role of Brahma, addressed his son. He said, "O my beloved mind-projected son, listen to me. All of this creation is my task. It is the way in which I fulfill my self-created mission in this, my mind-created game of name and form. I simply will it, and all of creation happens. All names and forms on all the many levels of creation appear in this manner. But it is all only and always my mind-projected illusion, my play of Maya. I also lay down certain rules and modes of living and interaction for each species that is thus created by my will alone. If they are properly adhered to, the wheel of creation and life turns smoothly in love, truth, peace, right conduct, and non-violence. However, if these basic rules and modes of mine, these cosmic laws, are neglected, and all the various beings on all the levels are only interested in selfishness, as they endeavor to toil only for their own gratification, namely the satisfaction of their lower senses, then these beings will walk along crooked and unrighteous ways in lust, greed, fear, jealousy, violence, and war. And thus, as a result, they will have to suffer various pains, misfortunes, and untold miseries in order to learn and to correct their behavior. You see, in this way, each single being who is deluded and believes him or herself to be separate from me will self-create his or her own learning experiences over thousands and thousands of lifetimes, and my cosmic law of action-reaction, of karma, will then become his or her greatest and most perfect teacher, until that being learns to live in love and in silent inner peace. Then this stream of love flowing from the heart, which is also the mother and the basic cause of creation, will lead each being to the truth, namely our eternal, unchanging oneness. Karma will also serve as creation's eternal, perfect justice. Oh, dear embodiment of love, know that day and night are willed by me alone, and that all beings on all the lokas or levels are an absolute part of me. The urge that all beings have to increase and multiply is also a reflection of my will alone. But sometimes, when this mind-created world goes astray and has to be sustained and saved from extinction, I myself assume name and form and descend into the midst of my creation, in order to once again initiate the basic modes and rules of life, which are love, truth, peace, right conduct, and non-violence. At that time, I will also provide the appropriate divine personalities like saints and sages, true gurus and teachers as wise men and women for the world, in order to serve as the living examples that should be followed. And when it so happens that beings multiply too much and their numbers become a burden to the world, then I'm also that one who ends their dream existence, their illusion of separation from me. For this task, I then take on the name and form of a destroyer, like Rudra, Lord Shiva. In this cosmic dream, I create the bad, the ignorant, in order to highlight and promote the good, the conscious ones. And in order to protect the good, I set certain limits to both the good and the bad, for otherwise they would stray into wrong ways and inflict great harm on all. Oh, my beloved mind-projected son, know that I am immanent in every being as the Atma. I am the primal source within each and every one. I am the light of consciousness. I am the constant awareness that is the silent witness of all, in all. But people forget me, their true self, who is inside as well as outside of them. I am the inner self, the core of every being, but they are not aware of this truth. The mind and the senses, my Maya, has deluded them. That is why most beings in the three worlds are always tempted to believe their own objective world around them to be real, to be true. And that is why they pursue objective sense pleasures and ultimately and inevitably fall into grief, pain, and self-designed misery. On the other hand, if they would concentrate all of their mind, their feelings, and their attention on me alone, believing that the Lord has willed everything and everyone, and thus see God in everything and everyone as the underlying reality, I bless them and reveal to them the one and only absolute truth, namely, that they are I, and I am they. That we are now and forever one. Thousands have been blessed thus. They are the seekers, the aspirants, the wise ones, the divinely inspired, the guides and teachers who show the path by their conscious living examples. These are my dearly beloved children who exercise discipline, who control their wayward mind and senses, and vigilantly practice to consciously live in the moment, the present, the eternal now. They strive to do their best each and every moment by seeing only me, God, the true self, the Atma, in all. They acknowledge and constantly practice seeing only the one who is playing the role of the many. These are the fortunate ones that will acquire, or have acquired, the personal experience that truth is Brahma. Oh, dear embodiment of love, I am the cause of all causes. I am eternally self-aware. I am Sat-Chit Ananda, existence, knowledge, and bliss. I am the creator of all. I am you. I am they. I am life itself. I am all. I am Hari and Hara too. For I transform myself into these various dream manifestations of name and form as the occasion arises. Remember, all names and forms on all the levels are unreal and therefore a lie. It is simply Maya's cloud of illusion which makes beings believe that they are separate from God, from me, from all. But that is impossible, since in reality, all is only God, you, me, all, one. Only I am, the divine self within all, is real. All else is unreal, an illusion, a dream, a cosmic dance of light and love. That which is real exists always, and that which is unreal has no existence at all. Always remember, dear mind projected self, this entire creation, the universe, and all the worlds, in short, everything, is but a projection of my will, and therefore it has no basic reality at all. My beloved son, I have declared this truth to you as a result of my deep love for you. Others will not be able to grasp the mystery of this creation. What I have revealed to you is the ultimate truth, the Brahma Vidya. So, my beloved son, by knowing this Brahma Vidya truth, the clouds of delusion, the clouds of my Maya, cannot darken your inner consciousness anymore. So now, with complete confidence, go forth and live each moment in full awareness of this Brahma Vidya. Share your love and light as well as your divine songs with all beings, especially those who revel in the glory and majesty of God. Go and inspire those who struggle daily as they try to remember to surrender all of their thoughts, words, and deeds to me. Also enlighten the ones who are engaged in good deeds and who execute them with faith and devotion without looking for any result, as well as those who endeavor to consciously live in love, truth, peace, righteousness, and non-violence. So, with me in your heart, your veena in your hands, sing your divine songs of love and light in adoration of God. Tell all the beings you encounter to stay ever focused in the thought of God. Tell them to see only God reflected in all and everywhere. Remind them to love all and serve all, to help ever and hurt never. That is the correct path. And with those inhabitants of all the worlds who seem ready to understand, share with them the one truth, so that by hearing and comprehending this Brahma Vidya, they in turn will be able to save themselves from their self-created endless cycle of birth and death. Beloved mind-projected son, you are myself, and I love you always.